Dear students, welcome to my class. In last class, we had discussed about the definitions of research, aim and objectives of research, importance of literature survey and primary sources. Today, in this class, we will focus on secondary sources and how they are useful in literature survey. Let's start. Secondary sources: search of all the original research articles cannot be referred as it is so vast. Some sources are available which are used to refer the primary sources called secondary sources. Some sources are available which are used to refer the primary sources called secondary sources. There are various kinds of secondary sources are available in chemistry. They are titles, indexes, abstracts, reviews, monographs, treatises, textbooks, handbooks, etc. Titles: these publications list the titles of current research papers, and this is useful for a chemist to read only the papers relevant to his work. There are two title publications. One is current content, physical, chemical, and earth sciences, which began in 1967 as weekly, contains the titles of all issues of about 800 journals in chemistry, physics, earth science, mathematics, and allied sciences. Each issue contains an index of important words of the titles called keywords, name, and address of the first author, so that one can get reprint from the author. Current content is also available on CDs, which can be searched for the keywords, allowing the user to find papers of his interest. The other title publication is Chemical Titles, published bi-weekly by Chemical Abstract Services from 1961, which lists all titles from more than 700 journals in all fields of chemistry in English. The titles are listed in alphabetical order of every keyword. Furthermore, in each list, the words precede and follow the keyword also given. In the second section of each issue, that is bibliography section, the complete titles and authors are given. This section duplicates the listings in current contents, physical, chemical, and earth sciences. Each issue of chemical titles has an author index covering all the authors without addresses, not just the first author. Abstracts: listing of titles will not tell what is in the paper. Abstracts will give the summary of the research paper with other details, and so they are very useful. There are two publications covering the whole field of chemistry. One is in Russian language. Chemical abstracts. Chemical abstracts, generally known by the chemist as CA, is published weekly by the American Chemical Society. It covers about 18,000 journals. It gives the abstracts of every paper in English which contains chemical information regardless of original language. Abstracts appear about 3 to 6 months after the appearance of original paper in journals. It also publishes chemical patents from 18 countries. The abstracts are grouped into 80 sections. Each abstract of a paper contains abstract number, title of the paper, author's names as given in the paper, abbreviated name of the journals, the year, volume, issue and page numbers, language of the paper and concise summary of the informations in the paper. Abstract of a patent contains abstract number, title of the patent, inventor's names and company, patent name, patent class number, date of patent issued, country of priority, patent application number, date of patent applied for, number of pages and a concise summary of the informations in the patent. Next, collective index. The collective indexes are more useful for literature search. From 1972, an index guide was published for each collective index, which gives structural formulas or alternate names for thousands of compounds as well as many other cross references. General Subject Index. General Subject Index is used to search for topics such as oxidation, kinetics, fluorescence, etc. If we are interested to find out the work done in the field of polymerization during the year 1972 to 1976, we can refer the decennial subject index from 1972 to 76 and we can see all the work on polymerization alphabetically. Chemical Substance Index. Chemical Substance Index is more specific than formula index. We can refer by using the name of a compound. This is very useful to know the work done on a particular compound during a certain period. All the indexes gives only volume number and abstract number, like 99, 631547D, where 99 is volume number whereas 631547D is the abstract number, and the small d stands for dth paragraph of the individual issue of chemical abstract and not that of index. Author Index. If we are interested to find out the work done by particular author, we can refer to author index. In author index, author's name will be given in alphabetical order along with the volume and abstract number. formula index. If we are interested to find out a particular reaction of a particular compound during a period 1977 to 81, we can refer the decennial formula index of that period. The work done in this area will be listed. For each formula, there may be a number of compounds. For example, isomers. The formulas are listed in order of number of carbon atoms, number of hydrogen atoms, and other elements in alphabetical order. So, all C3 compounds will be listed before any C4 compound. Next, reviews. A review article is an extensive survey of a specific topic in a specific field. A good review article has enormous value because it has a thorough survey of all the work done in the field under discussion up to the period of writing. So, it will be very useful to a new researcher who is going to work in that field. Review articles are published in review journals and in certain books and normal journals. The most important chemical review journals are chemical reviews, chemical society reviews, accounts of chemical research, corrosion reviews, etc. Annual reviews. Annual review is a publication that covers a broad area but limits the period to 1 year. Some of the important annual reviews are annual reports on the progress of chemistry, organic reaction mechanisms, synthetic methods of organic chemistry, and annual report in organic synthesis. Monographs. Monographs are a very long review articles differing from ordinary review only in size and scope. Textbooks. There are many excellent textbooks in chemistry. All are not only good textbooks but also valuable reference books for students and budding chemists. It is not possible to give all the textbooks in a list. Bilstein. Handbuch der Organischen Chemie is commonly known as Bilstein after its first editor. It is a multi-volume handbook that lists all known organic compounds. It gives the important historical notes, occurrence, formation, properties, and technical applications of the compound. Science Citation Index. The publication which facilitates greatly in literature searching is Science Citation Index, which began in 1961, which differs from any other source, gives list of papers, patents, and books in a given year or 2-month period by first author only, and then gives a list of papers that have done the citing. The Science Citation Index is published bi-monthly and cumulated annually. It enables the user to search forward from a given paper or patent rather than for backward as is usually the case. The chemist is easily able to begin a search for earlier papers by using references supplied in this year and can then go further backward with the aid of references in those papers. For example, a column of 1981 Science Citation Index shows that a particular paper was cited as a footnote in 16 papers published in that year. In a similar manner, if one consults Science Citation Index for all the years from 1968, one would have a complete list of papers which cited that particular year. The arrangement cited papers is alphabetical by cited first author and by cited year. Cited patents are listed in a separate table in order of patent number, inventor, and country. That's all regarding secondary sources. Thank you for listening.